Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be exploring a village called Chipstead, which is in Sevenoaks in Kent. We do know a little bit of history on Chipstead, so later on in the video you'll be seeing us down in the high street and we're going to point out some older buildings and some little rivers, aren't we, that's going to be going through Chipstead. So you'll see in a bit, guys, when we're further down into Chipstead. Hi, welcome back. Now we're further down into the village. We're just coming up, crossing the road before we get run over. We're just coming up to the Georgian Dragon, which I do believe was a 16th century pub, which does look lovely there, doesn't it? So we go further down the road. Just want to be a bit more mindful with these GoPros. Down the old cobble streets at Chipstead. Looking at some of the properties here. I'm putting you down on the ground because there's cars coming up. I don't want to get registrations in. There's some really old buildings down here. I do believe, not totally sure how many years this dates back to, but I know the two pubs, the Georgian Dragon and the Bricklayer's Arms, are about 16th century. I know. Now these old cottages here fascinate me. Now these do look around about 16th or 17th century, these old places here. So I'm being mindful not to shine the GoPro in the windows. More old cobbled streets here. First I'm going to take you down to the little stream. Looking back up the old cobble streets of Chipstead there. So I do believe they're about 16th century, 17th century, somewhere around about them times. Brought Harry along again today.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, he says hello. Mr. Great Wall of Chipstead, it's known as. Here we have our first little bridge over the first little bit of river here.
There's another bridge over on that side.
Yeah, Harry's just pointed out, so we're going to kneel down. Try and zoom in so you can get a little bit more. The river.
There's another one beyond us as well.
I'm going to turn you around. And the river goes this way as well. And a little bridge in the background. And if you can see beyond the bridge, the river's just a little bit faster flowing than what it is here at the moment. Very nice. Right. Don't fall in.
Yeah,
A bit chilly today. There's another little river further on. Yep. And this is the one that's a bit faster flowing, which is also nice as well. So duck down here. That one goes further on. Bring you back down to where the bridge is. And you've got this way. It goes down towards that way. So we'll take you further on. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the front of the Bricklayer's Arms, which is also 16th century also. Just a little river over there, see, still, a little bridge we just come from. Chipstead Lakes in the background where we was before. At the moment we have been back towards Chipstead Lakes, which was a sand and gravel extraction back in the 20th century. You know, towards that way. I did make a previous video and there was more information on the video that I done about Chipstead Lakes, so please go over and see the video. Just going to come along here before we go further on the other way.
I'm going to have a look.
It's in somebody's garden over there. They've got some beautiful red trees there with, I don't know what they are, they do look nice. And so we've been here before on one of our previous other videos. We've got a waterfall there. And here's Chipstead Lake itself. And I think we should move back and go and find some more streams. Yep, ready. We've just come over to a little bit more of the river here. Sorry if the light's a bit dim on here. It's that time of afternoon again. The evenings are drawing in now. Goes down here. Try and get more of a camera view of where it goes in there. Right, there we are. So it comes down here, goes over the road. And straight across the road. Takes us straight across the road. Oh, we can run over by the cars. It also comes down there as well, which is down the roadway and back out that way towards Chipstead Lakes, which is good. Very fascinating. So we're going to move further on now. Walking further down the road now, you can see some really old properties along here. I do believe they've got to be roughly around about 16th or 17th century, roughly.
There's another view of Chipstead Lakes just over there in that direction.
We've just been over there, haven't we, Harry?
Yep.
Yep.
Just down there. Oh, what's that?
Be mindful here. And there we have over there the Bricklayer's Arms, which is 16th century definitely. And you can come along and have a nice Sunday roast in there. Walking along the road further. Oh look, we go around this way because there's some steps leading down. Look, and if you can see them, we're going to pop round here. Yeah, we're leading down to the water. It goes further down that way also, back to where we was before really. As you can see there, we'll zoom in a bit more for you. There we are, you can see the other side of the bridge there. And the Chipstead sign in the background now. Keep going. Back up the steps. We just come across the road. So from beyond the bridge there, this is where the water comes from. All running down into Chipstead Lake, and there's a level gauge there for the river. And then we can zoom in on that tree. Yeah, all good. So now we're going to see you further up the road. So this is another fascinating, this is what I like to see as well. Come further up the road for another little bit of the stream here, down through the high street. It goes further down there beside the building. Also I should take you over to the other side of the road, see what we can see over that way. I think we can. Oh yes, here we go. As you can see up the road there. It goes under the road there to where we just was. So now we're going to be moving on even further. Just get past the vehicle here. And you can see right up ahead of us some old buildings also. This Chipstead is very nice. Into the old post office. Used to be the old post office just here. Just be mindful walking up the old cobble streets. And the old bakery just here. It used to be the old bakery at Chipstead. Really old fashioned. We just come to what is there now was the old sweet shop. So those of you who do know your way around Chipstead, you'll know exactly where we are. And there's a date up on that one up there. The property. 1624. So I'm not sure what that one was exactly. You can see the date just up there.
There's the old chapel there.
Yep.
The White
Down
House
towards
is
Wall Street.
1692.
This way. I'll be with you in a minute. And there is the old chapel just in the background there, which is 19th century.
Post box here, no post box.
Oh yeah, and an old telephone box Harry's just spotted. So now me and Harry are going to be walking back through the fields now, aren't we?
Yep.
And we're going to be showing you where the 1881 Western line that used to serve Chipstead was. So we're going to be coming back down this way where we was. So we'll see you over where the old railway used to be. See you in the vlog in a bit.
That old bridge.
The light is fading now, but this is what I'm on about. I want to see the beautiful colours of the tree here. If any of you do know what the name of the tree is, please feel free to drop a comment in the box.
Nice.
Very nice. We're going to be continuing a bit further to show you where the original Western Valley Railway went. straight through the trees. That went from Dunton Green, didn't it?
Yep.
Dunton Green, Chevening Holt, Bricklayer, and finally into Westerham.
Look at that, it's interesting. Look.
And unfortunately most of that's under the M25, isn't it? M25, M26. The daylight is fading quite a bit now. Are you ready? Enjoying your day?
Yep.
Good.
It's a nice day out. Why isn't Miss Judge with us today, John?
So where the old Westerham Valley Railway used to go, like a lot of them, they was surrounded by trees, weren't they, the railways? The lines actually were.
Where's Miss Judge today, John?
Miss Judge is at home, isn't she?
Yep.
Didn't want to come out of us again, did she?
No.
Nope. We'll go further down this way. Provided it doesn't get too dark. The train that used to travel mainly along the old Westerham Valley Railway was known as the Westerham Flyer. I say a lot of people that know Chipstead and live in Chipstead or lived in Chipstead in the past will know what this video is about, will know what I'm talking about. The line actually closed in 1961. So we come further down, just going to go through, I don't know if you call these kissing gates or just a normal gate, I don't know, one or the other. Okay, right there, so go on in.
Yeah. I'm through.
Yeah, watch your fingers.
Horsey over there.
Yeah. There's some horses in the background. You just spotted, if you just saw. We're through some lovely open countryside now. To the footpath. And we'll just show you the tree line where the old Westerham Valley Railway used to go. Then we'll end the vlog. Just get through the old muddy path into some open fields. Here we are, we're in the field, and right over in the back there you just see the tree line. All the way down through that way was where the old Westerham Valley Railway ran. As I say, it's opened in 1881, it closed in 1961. And you just see, as I say, do apologise about the light, it's getting to that time of evening where the evenings are now drawing in. But it is really lovely around here. We've just seen 2 Spitfires flying over. As per usual, the GoPro
Is that them over there?
wasn't at hand to capture them.
I think I can see them just over there. Are them coming back with that?
Back out there. Yes, the Westerham Valley Railway actually served Chevening and Chipstead.
What's that tower over there?
Do I, Harry?
What's that tower just over there?
The tower, that tower in the distance. I did try and get it in my last video. I done Chipstead Lakes. I don't think the GoPro picked it up, but the tower in the background with the little red lights on is Root and Mask.
I was wondering what that was because I could just see flat surface and then a big bit sticking up.
Yeah, Root and Mask. So. So, for me and Harry, just like to say thank you very much for watching this video, and until another exploring video, we'd just like to say thanks very much for watching. And hopefully Miss Judge might be involved in the next video, won't she?
Yep.
If she can be bothered. Which hopefully she might be able to, won't she?
Maybe.
You never know, Miss Judge. She might play an evil prank on us, mightn't she?
Maybe.
Well, we've also got something else coming up for you for Halloween, haven't we?
Yep.
So we look forward to seeing everyone then. Thanks very much for watching the video. Until the next video, goodbye, thank you.